All right, I'm here with David Azizi from the law offices of David Azizi, and something we have discussed in the recent past was the Google Glass case in San Diego, and that actually went to trial last week, and David and I were both shocked to find out that that was thrown out by the judge, and that it was she was not at fault for any obstruction of vision or anything like that. And as far as the legal ramifications, David, how do you feel about, how the case was thrown out, why it was thrown out, and as you see the future with Google Glass?
All right, well, first off, I'm not a criminal law attorney. I don't do traffic citations or anything of that nature. But based on my reading of the articles and how the case came down is that in a criminal case, you have a higher standard of proof that you got to prove, whereas in a civil case, in criminal, it's clear, convincing. In a civil case, it's preponderance of the evidence. So just as in a civil case, as long as you can show enough to say, hey, there's circumstantial evidence to say that this happened, it's enough. In this particular case, I think the burden on the state was to prove that this particular driver at the time of the incident was actually using the Google Glass. In the video that we did previously, the police officer that I spoke with said, well, unless you're needing to use it, why would you wear it? But then again, they would have to show that this person was using the Google Glass at the time of the incident, and I think that's why the judge threw it out, because the police officer was unable to establish and prove that this person was obstructing law per that code by observing a television or a video or thing while driving. And I think that police officer wasn't able to establish that, and that's why the ticket was thrown out. And I think even the defense attorney for the person who violated or was cited for violating the potential law stated that, yes, we won on this, it's a case-by-case situation, and perhaps there's going to be some kind of a legislation that's going to come about. I foresee that once the classes come out, depending on, there might be some legislatures already working to prevent or put into effect a legislation that will say you can't have these glasses while you're wearing them. There's no purpose to wear them while you're driving, and then everybody will be banned. So if a police officer sees somebody with the Google glasses on, they can base just on that, give them a citation.
So, and you bring up a good point, and that there was no proof that she was actually using them to watch a video. And I have used Google Glass. I have friends that have Google Glass. There's no way that a police officer could see someone driving a car and see a 2-millimeter hologram above their eye. There's just no possible, unless they have X-ray vision, that's not going to happen. So I think you're right, David. I think it's going to be a clear-cut yes or no. You can wear them or you can't wear them, because it's very similar to texting, like you said. Who knows if you're texting or looking at a GPS device that's in your lap? So there just needs to be legislation of yes or no. There needs to be no subjectivity for the police officer to say yes, she was watching a video, because there's no possible way. I promise you. I could stand here right beside you and not be able to see that you're watching a video. Wow. So once again, if there are any concerns or anything of the nature, if you've been in a car accident, any type of personal injury, David is a personal injury lawyer. The information will be above in the YouTube video to contact the 1-800 number, and it will be below as well. And thank you for your time, David.
Thank you.